Afternoon, guys.
How are we doing?
So technical errors gone. Episode
All
two
being well.
is now in full flow. So yeah, once again, guys, welcome to the We Know Nothing show. Episode 2 in full flow now. Welcome to the best mate, Mr. Young. Hiya, pal.
How are we doing?
Like I say, this episode will be a little bit shorter than the last one. The first one was just because we were over eager and excited. The fact that we've been trying for 4 bastard in weeks. But yeah, so like I said on the last one, guys, no negativity. It's like I said, it's just a bit of banter. Just lads talking about football and just getting behind the lads. So yeah, so enjoy. Any feedback, obviously, much is warranted. So yeah, enjoy.
So let's get down to business. We've got the Denmark game to talk about, and then we'll go straight into the European Cup final against Italy. So let's break down the Italy game. We went behind, went 1-0 down. Come back from an own goal, 1-1, not too bad. Penalty, dubious, we'd say. And there's a little bit in that as well, that we can talk about. Laser, lots of going on. I think we controlled the game as well. And then we'll really have a little chat about the Italy game, and we'll go from there. So, my feelings on the Denmark game is we controlled the game. What a free kick that was, by the way. I think if Pickford steps 1 foot already to his right-hand side, he saves it all end up. But Pickford placed himself, and the Denmark player, what's his name? I can't think of it.
Damsgaard.
That's it, Damsgaard. He's taken a beautiful free kick, up and down, great goal, 1-0.
I think what threw him though, Pickford, is that if you watch the free kick before it's actually taken, there's 3 players in the wall, and the Denmark players actually take a step to the right.
Yeah.
So I think maybe Pickford's anticipated that and thought, well, they're going the other side to try and block him. So maybe he thought to a little bit of his left, and that's why he's just a little bit out from we obviously we position him. But like I said, the free kick itself, he couldn't have caught it any sweeter. Get it up and down from there is the most difficult thing anyway in football. But to get it up and down and to get that much power in it as well.
Yeah, it's travelling with some pace as well.
Exactly.
Good, well hit free kick.
100%.
We had a couple of chances in slightly half chances before that. The one that went zipping, Gaza-esque, you would say, zipping right across the front of the box, front of the goal, and Sterling not quite sliding in at the back post, but it was, it was one of them. And then, we create a good opportunity straight away, and
anywhere else, either side of him, it's a goal. Either side of him, it's a goal, 100%.
Yeah,
it's just hot luck from that angle, and he just hit it straight at him.
It's just a shame. That's what they're there for. Keepers do that all day long.
Well, he made himself as big as possible, didn't he? So
he got himself big. He got himself in a good position, and then straight away we're on the counter. We've gone. The ball's gone away. That's forgotten. We're straight up the other end, and we've broken it. They've come away. We've broken back at him, and we've got a goal, albeit an own goal. But if he doesn't knock it in, Sterling knocks it in. I fully believe that he's right there on the cusp of knocking it in himself. So,
do you not think it could have gone the other way though? Because I looked at that, and obviously, like you've played defence, I've played defence, and stuff like that, and I think we were in the sense of Simon Kjær, how he's approached the tackle. If he goes the other way and goes with his left foot, he clears that ball that way. But because he's gone with his right foot, he's tried to hook it. He's tried to go that way, and he's tried to go that way. So because he's got his feet in a bit of a muddle, it's come off his shin. Whereas if he comes the other way, but then there's always the thing with obviously, and you know yourself, like with this with the football thing of he could have come with his foot, but then he could have.
It's a split-second decision.
Yeah, because then he could have took Sterling out as well. Because if he's coming from the left, because Sterling running in, so it could have been a penalty as well. So
yeah, and in that position, you get sent off as well, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's last man in it. So
once you get sent off at that point in the game, it's game over. Realistically,
yeah, 100%.
When the game went to extra time, they after we'd gone 2-1 up, they lost a man to injury and went down to 10 men, and I think that showed later on in the game, with Sterling, for instance, just the breaks that he had.
When he just ran past him. I think one of the most surprising things that I've seen. Yeah, one of the most surprising things that I've seen is a little bit, and I get it, look, it's each their own, and everyone's got their own opinion about how we should play and about what we should be doing. The one thing I couldn't understand though is like the criticism they got when they did that 51 pass like in the game in the second half. We kept the ball and we made them do the work. We made them chase us. We'd gone back and forth into corner. We'd gone back to centre half, midfield. Yeah, and that's the thing. And I thought for us,
I'm telling you now, if that's Manchester City in the Premier League and they're 2-1 up,
they get raved about
in the 50th or 60th or 70th minute. Wow, look at that! They've kept the ball. Some news just coming in: Trippier is set to be recalled to the England squad, and Saka is set to be on the bench. That's just flashed up on my phone there. So that's just.
Is he going to play Sancho then?
He didn't say Sancho. It just said Kieran Trippier is set to be involved, and then the bit underneath was Saka is to be dropped to the bench, but I can't open it because it's on my phone and my camera will disappear and my voice. So, then we've equalised in this game. It dominated a second half of football. We just couldn't get to that final ball again. Extra time. It goes to extra time and we get a penalty. My instant reaction, I'm an England fan, it was a penalty. I've watched it back a couple of times. It's openly come on here on our Facebook page and have an argument with me regarding whether we should have got that penalty or not. Until I'm blue in the face, because we've got that many things in international football that have gone against us in so many different ways over so many 55 years of I will fight you. It doesn't matter. Let's do it.
100%. 100%. I couldn't agree more.
There's not many times in international football where we've had something go our way.
Exactly.
And yes, it hurts because not personally me, but I know it hurts a lot of people. The spirit that Denmark have had and where they've drawn that spirit from to be so far in this, and yes, they've been knocked out, and it would have been a fairy tale, let's say, for Denmark
if they won it.
To this competition. But unluckily, football is coming home. And one on that, Schmeichel in his press conference saying, has it ever been home? Have you ever won it? No, we haven't, you idiot. Football was invented here in this land. That's what's coming home. We're not saying the European Cup is coming home. We're saying football is coming home. So rod off, you idiot. Fantastic keeper, earns a living in England. And
in England.
Well done. So the penalty. Let's talk quickly on the penalty. Looking back, it's not a penalty. And I think everyone will agree, but we've earned a penalty. I think the first tackle is not enough on it, but then he gets that nudge in the sides. They get given week in, week out. They get given. Anywhere else on the pitch, it's a free kick. Unlucky, we've got a penalty.
Yeah,
shocking penalty.
I think, like you say, I think the fact that, like, when you look back on it, I think you think of all the things that have gone against us in international football, all the decisions, everything that's sort of, you wish you would have had a little bit of more luck, a little bit of just like basically better refereeing decisions in some of the games, of course. And I just think that, you know,
a bit of VAR,
so,
you know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. A bit of VAR, yeah.
Bit of VAR in the Germany game where Lampard scores. A bit of VAR in the Maradona game where Maradona scores with his hand. And, you know, it's not 55 years, is it? We're way further on than that. You know,
yeah, exactly.
You know, the years of hurt, I personally believe, are long gone. But yeah,
it is a penalty for me. I wouldn't. The thing is what you will remember is it's the guys. The momentum what he's coming with. The fact that he's coming with his knee.
It's not the first guy. It's the second guy that cuts him into him.
Because you've done this. I mean, you've made like a sort of like amateur career of it, where you'll smash your body in front of him, get your body in front, and get the ball away. Whereas
the thing
what
is,
he's
Sterling
tried
was
to do,
touched by the first man, which is sent him on his way.
He's on his way.
The second man's taking him.
It's what the second guy was trying to do, because he was trying to come in and get the ball away from him and put it and get rid of it. But because he come in with that much momentum and stuff, he's actually caught him and made him go down. But because he was already going down, it looked worse than it were. But
I'd be gutted if it was given against us and we'd have gone out to that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. It hasn't, so unlucky.
It hasn't, unlucky. But
unlucky.
Harry Kane, it's a poor penalty. Yeah. I'm just really glad he followed it up and hit the next ball exactly how he should have hit the first penalty.
Yeah, just smashed it.
We can go put a little bit of blame on Schmeichel there for the penalty save, because I think 9 times out of 10,
I can almost saving it.
I think 9 times out of 10 he parries that away, and then it's that much of a weak penalty. He's changed his hand shape to try and catch it.
Yeah,
because he thinks he can hold it.
He's tried to hold it in. Yeah, he has tried to. We use out his body shape where he has tried to bring it into himself.
Yeah,
and it's obviously it's come off and obviously gone through. I mean, like the penalty itself, where I don't think it couldn't have been any closer to be honest with you. He might as well have said, "Yeah, Casper, I'm just going to put it there for you. I'm going to wrap it up, pick it up, and do what you want with it." But again, though, I do firmly believe again, though, it is in a lot of luck with us, and it's about time we got these breaks. The penalty weren't a penalty. We got a penalty. Keeper saved it, and it's come straight back to him. Normally, we don't get a penalty, or if we did, normally he just would have saved that.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between where we think where momentum is at the moment. So that's
it. So we've scored, we've gone on, we've won.
Exactly.
And 55 years since we've been to an international final, like a proper international final, a World Cup or a Euros, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Not like the Tournoi or Nations Cup or anything like that.
None of that. This is world, European stage. You know, this is playing against the big boys, because, you know, we play at world stage. You know, world number 1 we're playing in this. World number 2 playing in it. Were France playing in this?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Yes, we didn't come across them, but we're coming across an Italian team next who are unbeaten in 33 international games, obviously international games. But so I think it's not going to be an easy game, but I think we'll have the pace to trouble their back line. I think that's where we win this game. We get in behind and we trouble their back line. Taking Saka out is a funny one for me. If you're taking Saka out, then you've got to be bringing Sancho in and not Grealish or Foden. I would say, because we've been calling for them the whole tournament as English fans. We need Foden, we need Sterling. I suppose the Foden one slightly went out after the first 2 games, and it wasn't his fault. But in the third game, who came in for him in the third game? It was Saka, and played quality. So Foden was a bit unfortunate at that aspect. And with everyone's been calling for Grealish to play. However, excuse me, his games against Scotland, I would have brought him on earlier, and it could have changed his whole European Cup. He could have been in every game after that.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
But Gareth Southgate's changed everything. He's changed something every game. At least one player every game, look, standout player so far in this competition for England, Raheem Sterling. 100%. Standout player for the tournament at the minute, I would say, is Raheem Sterling. I think he's been quality.
He's done really well. Yeah, he's done really well.
Player that you've not expected to, who has done better than expected, would be Saka. Player that's unfortunate would be Mings, I would say.
Yeah, because he's done well in the first 2 games. Yeah, first 2 games he was good, weren't he?
But the last game just epitomised what we're about at the minute. We went 1-0 down, and the camera showed Harry Kane just going, "Let's just switch on.
Just keep this.
Let's just keep our heads. Let's just switch on." And we went for it, and we played our football, and we got back into it, and we played our football, and we got a penalty, and we then went on and made a 50-odd pass move,
which is what we don't do. We don't do things like that.
And we kept the ball, and I think a couple of times in that we probably could have put a ball into the box and brought them down.
Potentially, yeah.
We were wasting the game. We were keeping them away. They were getting knackered. We were wasting the game. I didn't like the fact that we conceded a couple of corners in the last 10 minutes of the game.
It didn't make it any easier for us.
But when we won the header, when we broke, Sterling and your Fodens and Kane looked aggressive and looked like they wanted to take you apart at that point.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's quickly move on to the Italy game now. We've seen that there's potential changes coming to the squad. As I said earlier, Gareth Southgate, let him make them changes. If I think he's now proved himself that he's man enough that if you can not agree with him, you might not agree with him, but if he makes them changes, then we've just got to trust him.
Yeah. I think the thing is,
so it's not going to be Foden.
I think what he'll do tonight. I think if we just touch over the game a little bit, I think Italy have been hampered with the fact that Spinoza has been injured.
Absolutely.
And won't play fair, because I think.
Oh, where have you gone? Mark, you there? We've lost you. No, I can't hear you.
I think him and Insigne were.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, it happened.
Right, talk now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah. Everything seemed to catch up really quickly, and then just talking over you, moving.
All right. Well, there's the technical hiccup. So the Spinoza, I think the Spinoza double act with Insigne will prove tonight that they won't be as good on that left hand side. And I think if he is making them changes, I think what he's looking to do is get the pitch as wide as possible, and Sancho will hug that right hand side if it is Sancho that's to come in, and obviously maybe Sterling on the left hand side, or he could throw us completely and put Sterling on the left, Sterling on the right and Grealish on the left, so he could throw us completely. But I think from a point of view of the squad we've got and the talent we've got, I think it could be our bench that wins us that game tonight. I think, because you look at the lads that are on the bench potentially for tonight, they could come on and change any game. They could the 6 or 7 lads that are on the bench could go into probably any 11-a-side team in probably world football, or if not world, domestically at least. So I think tonight what you'll see is you'll see a cautious, cagey approach, because I think both teams are similar with the shape and the rigidness in the fact that we're both good at defending. But I think it'll be two teams that will try and cancel each other out to start with, the feeling out process. But I think our game will be won on if we can get them going towards the wrong goal. I think.
Yeah. I think we just need to turn them round, don't we? I think we need to turn them round.
Just get them going backwards. Yeah, just get them going backwards. Like, if you've got Sterling, every time Sterling gets the ball, just time to get at him.
And I'm sure we're not the first team. I'm sure we're not the first team that have said we just need to turn them round. They're very, very good footballers at the back.
100%.
Very, very good footballers, defenders. But we've conceded one goal.
They're meat and drinking it. They're meat and drinking, Italians is defending.
So let's, we're two teams that can defend really, really well. I think what is better is we have a better strike force.
Yeah. I think we've got better changes.
Our squad, like you said already, this could very easily be won from the bench. Don't get me wrong, 100%. Italy could pump us 3-0. It's quite simple.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
But you could see England pump.
Yeah, we could pump them 3-0 as well. Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
Exactly. I think that first goal for either team tonight will be massive.
So let's think about closing up tonight, this afternoon, and what is your prediction for tonight's game? I want goal scorer. I want result.
Celebration. Celebration.
Are you getting naked if we win the European Cup? If so, it'll be live on our Facebook channel afterwards. Right, you've gone again.
Yeah, we've only got again. It'll catch up.
Are you back now?
Okay. Back? Yeah, it'll catch up. So I think tonight, it's going to be 1-0, and I think it's going to be Harry Kane. That bad.
Wonderful.
And celebration wise, I'll be running about Briarcliff Road with my top off and my tits out if we win to for sure. That's 100%. So 1-0 Harry Kane.
1-0 Harry Kane. There you go. Go on, I'll give you mine. I think it's going to be 2-0 England.
Like it.
Behind them early. We'll score early and they will then drop, and then we'll score late in the second half.
Celebration, top off, tits out.
Harry Kane, both goals for me tonight.
Now then.
And you'll see me naked running around the little village that I currently live in. That's it. I think that's it for tonight. I think we've covered the stuff that we wanted to cover. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Give the YouTube channel a like. There's not many of them at the minute, but we're trying. And give the Facebook group a follow. And we'll see you after the European final, and hopefully we'll be able to see European champions for the first time.
Mind-blowing.
Which is madness. But
madness.
So thanks very much, Mark. Thanks for joining me.
No worries. Always pleasure, son. Always a pleasure.
It is. And I'm sure we'll have a chat later, and definitely in the next couple of days we'll get another video up.
Yeah, definitely. Right, all right, guys. Like I said, enjoy the game tonight. Stay safe, drink as much as you want, and be rough tomorrow for work.